Welcome back, sixth graders, for our science class. So this would be the last sessions that we have in science for the first term. So this is the unit test for unit number 3. So I want you to choose the correct letter of the answer and write in your notebook. So we have 10 items and I want you to write your answers in your notebook. So for number 1, we have which component is not necessary in a simple electrical circuit? Again, which component is not necessary in a simple electrical circuit? So as we all know that simple electrical circuit is composed of three important um, parts or components so that the electricity will flow. So one of this is not important. Okay. For letter A, we have dry cell battery. Dry cell battery. Letter B, we have ammeter. Ammeter. Letter C, we have electric wires. Electric wires. And for letter D, we have an electrical device. An electrical device. So example of electrical device, I choose the bulb. Since this is the main device that we use in the entire lesson. So again, the question is, which component is not important or not necessary in a simple electrical circuit? Is it the dry cell, ammeter, electric wires, or an electrical device? And now let's go to number 2 if you're ready. So for number 2, which symbol does not match the description? Which symbol does not match the description? So, like last week, your assignment is to draw, right? So, you have to draw. So, of course, when you draw, there's a symbol, okay? So, one of this is not matched in the description. For letter A, this means the symbol is an ampere. Means ampere. Letter B, this symbol means the light bulb. The light bulb or the load. For letter C, we have means this is switch. Switch. For letter D, means this is the battery. Battery. So again, the question is, which symbol does not match the description? Is it the symbol of ammeter? How about for the light bulb? For letter C, means this is a switch. Is this the symbol of a switch? And for letter D, means this is the battery. Okay, if you're ready, now let's go to question number 3. So which diagram shows an open circuit? Which diagram shows an open circuit? Okay, which diagram shows an open circuit? So when we say open circuit, means an electric circuit in which the continuity is broken, so the current does not flow. Or if you have the load or if you have the light bulb will not light up because there is something broken. So which of this diagram? Letter A, letter B, letter C, or letter D? Okay, which of this diagram shows an open circuit? Okay, when we say open circuit, meaning the light bulb will not light up. For example, if that's our load. Okay, if you're ready now, you have to choose the correct answer, and let's go now to number 4. Okay, for question number 4, which of the following items is not insulator? Again, which of the following items is not insulator? When we say, if you can still remember, insulator means it's the substance or a device which not readily conduct electricity. Meaning, if you have this item, so the electricity will not flow. Okay, so which is not an insulator? Letter A, wooden chopsticks. Letter A, wooden chopstick. Letter A, wooden chopsticks. Letter B, rubber gloves. Letter B, rubber gloves. Letter B, rubber gloves. Letter C, plastic straw. Letter C, plastic straw. And for letter D, we have steel paper clip. Steel paper clip. So again, the question is, which of these items is not insulator? So meaning the 3 of these items are insulator, but 1 is a conductor. So if you already knew the answer, then you can write it in your notebook, and then let's proceed to number 5. Okay, for number 5, what is the electrical wire used in household made from? What is the electrical wire used in household made from? So if you knew, so most of the wire in our household is made up of this electrical wire. So what is the very common one? So letter A, aluminum. Letter E, aluminum. Letter B, copper. Letter B, copper. Letter C, silver. Letter C, silver. Letter D, gold. Letter D, gold. So which of these following is we use electrical wire in the household made from? Okay, is that the aluminum? Letter B, is it the copper? Letter C, is it the silver? Or the last number, gold? Letter D, gold. Okay, choose now your answer, and let's proceed to number 6. Okay, for number 6, which kind of circuit is used in a 2-battery torch? So do you know the torch? Okay, this is the torch. So if we use the dry cell battery, so what kind of circuit is used in this? Okay, is it letter A, batteries connected in series? B, batteries connected in parallel? Letter C, simple electricity circuit? Letter D, open electric circuit. So which or what kind of circuit is used in the 2-battery torch? Okay, look at the diagram of this. So what diagram shows in this picture? So if this is the 2 batteries that used, is that the batteries connected in a series? Okay, look at this one. Is it a series? Is it a series circuit? Letter B, batteries connected in a parallel. Is this a parallel one? Letter C, simple electric circuit. When we say simple electric circuit, this is composed of 3 components, right? The wire, the bulb, and of course the battery. And for letter D, open electric circuit. What do you mean by open? So it does not allow the electricity to flow because there is some parts that was broken. So if you're ready now to write your answer, then let's proceed to number 7. Okay, for number 7, so the question is, if a plastic ruler has a positive electric charge, what is electric charge of a silk cloth that wrapped the plastic ruler? Okay, if a plastic ruler has a positive electric charge, what is electric charge of the silk cloth that wrapped the plastic ruler? Okay, example, this is the silk cloth and this is the ruler. So the time you rub it, so it means that the plastic ruler change when you rub it in the cell cloth, meaning the electrons transfer from the cloth to the ruler. So the electrons will be transferred to the ruler. So what will happen to the cell cloth? So that's why if you have the ruler wrapped in the cell cloth and this is the paper, so it will attract. So why? So what do you think is the charge of the silk cloth? Letter A, is it a positive charge? Letter B, negative charge. Letter C, is it neutral? Letter D, both positive and negative. Remember, if this will happen, meaning there is attraction happen. So what will happen if there's an attraction? Of course, positive charge. So I think you already get the point here. If the plastic ruler has a positive electric charge, so what will happen to the silk cloth? Is it also positive? Letter B, is it negative? Letter C, is it neutral? Or letter D, is it both positive and negative? Okay, if you're ready now, let's go to number 8. Okay, for question number 8, which is the symbol of ammeter? Which is the symbol of ammeter? So which of this is a symbol of ammeter? Letter A, letter B, letter C, letter D. Again, which of this is a symbol of ammeter? Which of this is the symbol of ammeter? Okay, if you're ready to write down your answer, now let's proceed to number 9. Question number 9. Okay, which is not a conductor? Which is not a conductor? Not. Take note of the word not. We are looking for not. Okay, not a conductor. Okay, letter A, copper. Letter A, copper. Letter B, rubber. Letter B, rubber. Letter C, silver. Letter C, silver. Letter D, aluminum. Letter D, aluminum. Letter D, aluminum. So which of which is not a conductor? Now, if you're ready, let's go to the last item, which is number 10. Now, for number 10, which is not an insulator? Which is not an insulator? So this time you have to write not an insulator, so meaning it's a conductor. So letter A, plastic. Letter A, plastic. Letter B, wood. B, wood. C, ceramics. Letter C, ceramics. Letter D, gold. Letter D, gold. So if you're ready now to write down your answer in your notebook, so please do so. So again, thank you. This is the last topic that we have in this first term. Alright, so next week we will give time to those students who does not completed yet their worksheet. Okay, so thank you.